Huawei Mate X2 foldable smartphone has debuted in China and is the direct successor to the Huawei Mate X launched back in February 2019. However, unlike the Mate X, the Mate X2 folds inwards instead of folding outwards, meaning the main screen is no longer exposed. Folded, it fits perfectly in your palm as a 6.45-inch smartphone that offers a 90Hz OLED display with 1160 by 2700 pixels resolution, 240Hz touch sampling rate, and 456 pixel per inch pixel density. When unfolded, it flaunts an 8-inch 90Hz OLED panel with 2200 by 2480 pixels resolution, 180Hz touch sampling rate, and 413 pixel per inch pixel density. The phone gets powered by the octa-core Kirin 9000 SoC paired with 8GB of RAM and up to 512GB of storage. In terms of optics, the Huawei Mate X2 comes equipped with a 50-megapixel quad-rear camera setup and optical image stabilization support. Meanwhile, there's a single 16-megapixel sensor housed in a pill-shaped cutout. Keeping the lights on is a 4500 mAh battery that supports 55-watt fast charging. Connectivity options include 5G, 4G LTE, Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, and a USB Type-C charging port. Huawei Mate X2 pricing in China starts at 17,999 yuan or roughly Rs 2.01 lakh for the base 8GB 256GB variant. There's no word yet on Indian pricing and availability.
Facebook will restore Australian news pages in the coming days, the social media giant said in a statement after it struck a deal with the government. The changes will come into effect once the government accepts the amendments to the proposed law, which was designed to force tech giants to pay for media content displayed on their platforms. After further discussions with the Australian government, we have come to an agreement that will allow us to support the publishers we choose to, the statement read. Australia and Facebook have been locked in a standoff for over a week after the government introduced legislation that challenged Facebook and Google's dominance in the news content market.
Select Samsung Galaxy devices will now be eligible for regular security updates for a minimum of 4 years after their original launch. The South Korean tech giant announced that the new change will cover more than 40 Galaxy smartphones and tablets launched since 2019. The list includes Galaxy S21, S20 and Note 20 smartphone series as well as the Tab S7 series. According to user reports, Vivo V20se has begun receiving the latest FunTouch OS 11 update based on Android 11 in India. The update, which is 3.59GB in size, brings all the expected Android 11 features like redesigned media controls, chat bubbles, and enhanced privacy controls. To recall, Vivo launched the Vivo V20se smartphone in India last year with a price tag of 20,990 rupees. It features a 6.44-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display and a Snapdragon 665 chipset paired with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. There's also a 48-megapixel triple rear camera setup along with a 32-megapixel selfie snapper. LG Gram 360 laptop has been launched in South Korea with a starting price tag of 2.09 million won or roughly 1.36 lakh rupees. Available in 14-inch and 16-inch screen sizes, the laptop offers a WQXGA IPS display with 16:10 aspect ratio. It gets powered by the 11th generation Intel Core i5 CPU and Intel Iris Xe graphics. There's 8GB of LPDDR4X RAM and 256GB of storage as well. It offers a backlit keyboard, 2-watt speakers, HD webcam, and a fingerprint reader. Connectivity options include Wi-Fi 6, Gigabit Ethernet, headphone jack, a USB 3.1 port, and 2 USB Type-C ports.